All right, so let's sit comfortably. So you can sit with your legs this way, or you can cross your legs. You can sit on a cushion, sit on a block. Have your legs outstretched if that's more comfortable for you. And then rest your hands or your wrists on your legs with your palms open. Take a moment to just adjust your seated posture. So you're sitting evenly through both sitting bones. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your shoulders go and just settle into your body. And just close your eyes for a moment. And notice the length of your spine. So where possible, we're sitting at our full height. Take a moment just to acknowledge how you're feeling. Whatever day you've had, whatever week you've had. And just make a commitment to just be on your mat, be here with me for the next 10 minutes or so. Now start to settle into your breath. So we're breathing in slowly through the nose and breathing out through the nose. And feel the rise and fall of your chest with each breath. And with each breath, you just start to let go even more and sink into your body. And then noticing the length of your neck and the lightness of your head. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just tilt your head gently towards one shoulder. And when you're there, feel free to just have some micro movements, tiny movements, just to ease the stretch out through the side of your neck, wherever you need it. On your next in-breath, lifting your head back up, and as you exhale, tilt your head the other way. So as you gently move your head, keep your shoulders down and keep your chest open. And then as you breathe in, come on back to the center. Take a moment to notice your breath again. And then with your eyes open or closed, just gently lift one arm up in the air, the other hand on the floor beside you, and just take a gentle side bend over. Alright, then just noticing how that feels to the side of your body. Keeping both sitting bones down. Now we're going to roll forward, so be mindful here, take your time, slowly roll forwards, and then you place your hand down and bring your chest over your knee. Relax your head, your shoulders, notice how it feels to the back of your body. And on your next in-breath, just slowly coming back up. Okay, take a moment to realign your body first. And then whenever you're ready, you lift the other arm up, breathing in, breathing out, take your side bend. Just stay here for a breath. And then as you breathe out, kind of slowly just roll and bring yourself towards your other knee. Now just notice if your buttocks are no longer evenly placed, just adjust. So just gently pressing down through the left buttock, letting your shoulders go, your neck go, and then as you breathe in, just lift yourself back up to the center. Take a moment here, and then breathing in, lift the other arm up again. Breathe out, side bend over. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, come over to the knee, lower the hand down to the floor. Breathing in as you stay. Breathing out, anchor both sit bones down. And then breathing in, coming back up. And exhale. Other side, breathing in, lift the arm up. Exhale, come over. Stay, breathe in. Breathing out, coming over your knee, hand to floor. Take a breath in, staying there. Breathe out, anchor both sit bones down. Breathing in, coming back up. Alright, take a moment here, let go of your shoulders. Notice how different your torso may feel. And then whenever you're ready, making your way onto all fours. So you're going to swing your legs back, coming onto your hands and your knees. Hands are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers out and draw your shoulders back so the neck is lovely and long. So let's breathe out, tuck your tailbone under, round your back and relax your head. Inhale, let's go the other way. So start to look forwards, lift your tailbone and create a little gentle back bend, a little arch through your back. Breathing out, rolling down. Inhale as you look forwards. So just in your own time, doing this, alternating between the two poses, cat and cow, bringing some movement to your spine, right up between your shoulder blades, and then feeling your chest open as you take a little back bend. Just take that a couple more times. Breathing in and exhale. And then just coming back to the center. So just easing out through your wrists if you like. Reset your shoulders and then just gently draw the belly in to support your lower back. Alright, from here, just slide one leg back. So if that's your left leg, just slide it back so the toes stay on the floor. And then move your right hand to the front and the fingertips can stay on the floor. So if that's as far as you go, that's fine. If you like keeping your whole torso still, you can lift the arm and the leg, or you can lift just the arm, or you can lift just the leg with a hand forwards and then slowly bring it back. Alright, so Let's have a go on the other side. So slide the leg back, keep the toe on the floor, hand comes forwards, fingertips on the floor. And then you decide if your wrist is ready to take the weight, really drawing in through the belly button, lifting just the arm, just the leg, or both together, and then coming down. So the aim here is to keep as still as possible and as long as possible through the body. So breathing in and then breathing out. Nice and slow. If you need to take more breaths in the pose and you want to stay, then you can do that. A couple more. So once you've got it, start to look down at your mat so that the back of your neck is long. Okay, this is my last one. And then from here, just ease back. So just take your knees slightly further apart, big toes together for child's pose. All right, now you can rest your head down on your mat. You can have your hands by your feet, or you can stay propped up on the elbows and just roll your wrists around. I'm going to stay up here because if the microphone might hit my mat. So yeah, I feel like if you need to release the wrists, then just do that. And then softening through your shoulders, through the back of the body. So I know some of you have been using this time to be quite active and going outdoors for walks and things like that. So, which is great, absolutely great. And I hope you're keeping yours 2 meters between each person. But if you've been stuck indoors, then obviously we want to just move our hips a little bit. So from here, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's find downward facing dog. Okay, just place my wire here. So you tuck your toes, lift your head way up high, spread your fingers out, and just kind of feel free to walk your dog. All right, so I'm gently dropping into my shoulders one at a time. Okay, feeling the release through the side of my body just under my shoulders, and then also getting some movement through the ankles. I saw a post on Facebook and someone was saying, well, we women anyway, I don't know, well, men as well maybe, remember how to walk around in high heels after all this. So just playing around, lifting your heels right up and down again. You can bend your knees. All right, and then let's take 3-legged dog. So if this is too much for you, please feel free to drop down to your knees and take one leg back. If not, you're in downward dog. Your buttocks are up high, and you lift one leg up as high as you want it to go, and then step wide to lunge. Now, if it doesn't quite get to your hand, you can use the other hand to pull it through, or you can drop the other knee down first and then step through, and then ease back either onto your hands and knees or downward dog. So let's do the same on the other side, lifting the leg high as you breathe in, and then lunge. Get the foot there, and then you can stay and just allow your hips to open. Feel free to sway a little, rock and roll side to side, and then stepping back. Okay, so do this in your own time. Just do this in your own time. Once more on each side. How tight are your hips? I know mine are, because I've been sitting down quite a lot all day, well, all week. And other side last time. All right. And then we're going to step back. And we're going to come to raised kneeling position. Okay. So from here, we're going to be on our knees. So if you find that it's uncomfortable on your knees, feel free to grab a cushion. and put it underneath your knees. You can always tuck your toes as well, and that might, for some people, alleviate the pressure through the knees, okay? But you can always put a cushion underneath your knees. Now my knees are hip width, and then from here, okay, we're just going to place our hands to the back here, so the buttocks into my thumbs probably down here, the very top of the pelvis. Yep, so I can do that, or I can pick up my ribs. But what we're looking to do now is just to open the front of the body, okay? So I'm squeezing the buttocks, bringing my hips forwards over my knees, tucking the tailbone down, and then rather than collapse into the lower back, lift the chest up. So there's lots of space through the lower back. And then just breathe deeply into your chest, because this is a heart opener, all right? And then gently tuck your chin in, draw the belly in, and come out of it. Bring your hands down onto the mat, and then just roll your cat around, so you can wag your tail, you can just move freely. All right, let's going to do that again. So remember, it's a heart opener. So those of you who are capable of doing full camel, it's up to you to go there. I'm going to stay here. So I'm holding on to my rib cage. I'm going to squeeze my buttocks, draw my belly button in, and then create space through the lower back as I lift my ribs up and feel my chest open. If your breathing's compromised, then you've gone too far. And then slowly coming out of it again. Hands come down and just easing through. Okay. And then from here, I'm just going to turn and face you. We're going to stay on our knees and we're going to take one leg out. Now if you have a look, my leg is straight out and the foot is flat if possible. Okay, my weight's going through this hip and through this knee, so pad your knee up if you need to. I'm going to squeeze my buttocks a little bit and draw my belly button in. My arm goes up, and then I just take a gentle side bend here. So I'm going to feel the side bend, the stretch through here. I'm going to feel something happening through this hip. So just go to where it feels good for you. You can always this leg, you can always tuck the toes, the back toes under, to help you feel more stable. And then now slowly come up, and we're going to go the other way. So you can place your hand on your leg and just go this way, or you can come down and reach right over. And let's do that again. So gradually coming up, breathing in and out. And then coming over, breathing in and out. And then I breathe in to come up. Exhale, bring my leg in. I'm going to switch over to the other side. All right, so the foot is flat. Yeah, the leg is long. I can see some little thumbs up going on. That's great, thank you. So weight through this leg. All right, inhale. Exhale, come over. Breathing in, breathing out. So hand to the leg. If you don't want to go very far, you can come all the way down if it feels good. Just awaken the side of your body. Once more each way. And using your breath. I was going to try and put some music on, but maybe I'll try that next time. I don't know how it'll work on a Facebook Live if I play it off my laptop. So, all right, coming back in, and we're going to take it down to the floor. So if you want to put something to keep warm, then do that. Okay, so you're going to lay back down, hug your knees into your chest. For a moment, relax your shoulders. And we're taking a twist. So your arms go wide, shoulder blades on the floor, and just turn your arms, your hands, so your palms press lightly into the ground. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your legs right over. Okay, I'm going to take them the other way so you can see, if you are watching, what I mean when I'm talking to the shoulder. So your feet, your toes need to at least touch down. So if you've got a sensitive back, then you may find it's not comfortable taking your knees all the way across, okay? So you can just adjust your toes, you can stay where you are, you can support your legs with a cushion, or you can come all the way over. And we're looking to keep this shoulder down, the opposite shoulder blade down on the floor. Alright, so you can relax your head down, arms along. Okay, take a deep breath into your chest. And as you breathe out, let go of any tension. And then from here, slowly coming up. Now you can take one leg up at a time or both together. But before we come across, just make sure you're nice and even. Your weight is balanced. And then you can bring your knees up if you wish, or you can keep your toes on the floor. Bring your knees across the other way, nice and slow. All right, so you can tuck your knees up higher, you can leave them further down. How does it feel? It just depends on how it feels through the side of your body and your lower back. And then just make sure that shoulder blade stays down so you feel the opening through your chest. And then once you're settled, just focus on breath. So breathing in deeply and breathing out, let it go, let any tension go. Alright, so from there, slowly coming back, again take your time. We're going to lay on our backs and bring our knees in over our chest. And place your hands lightly over your kneecaps, like little caps, little hats. Keep them there and your arms straighten. Take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, just gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, straighten the arms and press your knees forwards. Breathing out, draw them in again. Inhale, press them forwards. So just do this a few more times at your own pace. So this pose is all about elimination and downward energy. So if you find that you've been really lethargic and you've been sitting down a lot, you're not as active as you normally are, and you're comfort eating perhaps, then this is a great pose to do, focus on the compression between your thighs and your belly, just to get things moving and energy moving downwards. Alright, last one. And then slowly place your feet back down. Alright, so take a moment here. Let your shoulders go. How's your breath? And then you can either, because if you're at home, you can either just stay lying for longer. If you'd like to come up, you come up with me, kind of rolling onto your side, back up to sit. And sitting comfortably with your eyes closed, your hands open. Reflect on how you're feeling. And those of you, if you come to my classes regularly, you know that I tend to close my class by touching thumbs to forehead, lips, and heart. And one way of interpreting that is to kind of acknowledge, kind thoughts, kind words, and a kind heart. But another thing to do also is just to imagine the palms of your hands now. Your fingers are coming together and your hands are slightly cupped almost, and you're holding on to something precious in the center of both palms. And just ask yourself, what quality would you like more of in your life right now? So for example, it could be that you're looking to have more calm in your life, more control, whatever that might be, more abundance. Then just drop that into your cupped hands. Whatever that quality is, just drop it down into both hands. Feel the weight of it. And really take time to feel, what does that feel like in your hands? Whatever the quality is that you would like more of. And then holding on to that quality, slowly bring your hands together, but keep the hands slightly cupped, so you're holding on to that between your hands. And you're going to draw that quality into yourself by bringing thumbs, towards your forehead, into your mind, into your thoughts, into your speech, and into your heart. And then what we do is that we take what we need and we let the rest of it go to anyone else who needs it. So relax your hands down, turn your palms down to let it go, and you can lightly touch your fingertips to the floor or bring your hands down towards the ground as you share whatever quality it is that you desire and share it with the world.